Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and this is a Rocks chat, and I'm a little bit late, so that's just becoming my mantra. I'm a little bit late, and there's a reason. I woke up like I had a full-on virus cold, and on my chest, but I didn't. It was just an allergy reaction, and so if I have to break off, you'll know why. But I've had my inhaler that it's an inhaler that's like to combat allergies and to calm down all of your passages. So passages, good word that. So yeah, I've done that, and it tends to make me want to blow my nose quite often. So I've not had an antihistamine yet, but I should have. And then I made things a lot worse by deciding to clean out the bottom bathroom shelves and rearrange stuff so I've got new towels, so I could put those in, and that's full of dust. So, I'm allergic to that. So, yeah, I calmed it down and then I made it worse, and now I'm trying to calm it down again. Anyway, welcome to my my kind of snot fest, I suppose you could say. Anyway, I was in the car yesterday. On that thought, just bear with me. Sorry about that. I had to blow. I can breathe again. That's good. I was in the car the other day, driving along with Gary. We were talking about something, and I said something not being the same as the last time for someone. And I said, I can't remember exactly what it was. And I went, yeah, but then they did push the boat out the first time. So I suddenly thought, where does that saying come from? Push the boat out. We all know that it means, well, hopefully, those of us in the UK, I don't know about all over the world, but if you push the boat out, it means you're going the extra mile, So if you go on holiday and you go somewhere cheap, that's just a holiday. But if you're going somewhere extra special that costs a fortune, you're pushing the boat out. That's what I mean. But I just suddenly thought, where on earth does push the boat out come from? And it's just popped into my mind. So I should have Googled it, shouldn't I? And sorry, I'm putting my hand cream on. At least I remember to do it when I'm talking to you guys. That's otherwise I'd never do it. So yeah, where does push the boat out come from? Maybe we should Google that one. So where are we? Let's do the joke, shall we? I forgot to read it ahead of time. Well, I can't even see it. I thought I was going to have to do this in the Yarn van. Do you remember the old book, the old joke book? That's out there, just in case I have to. But Gary was making lots of scraping noises this morning. I thought, I can't really... But he's finished that bit, so that's good. Right, another benefit to advancing in years. Your joints are more accurate meteorologists than the National Weather Service. This is, I suppose, true, but that's not, strictly speaking, just for those advancing in years, is it? Because, let me just give that one a little, before I put that away. Because, since the age of about 20, my finger joints have always known when it's going to rain. My dad used to say, we got rheumatism. Thanks, Dad. And I had catarrh. Great. This was yesterday's. It is today's. That is the picture for the weekend. Let's see what the email is, shall we? I love these. I love these emails. Just cycling back on this was yesterday. They are full of those buzzwords, aren't they? And those buzz phrases that if you ever worked in an office, you get sick of. Let me just run this past you. Those kind of... Let's run it up the flagpole and see how it flies. Those stupid sayings. Could you provide a little more detail? Is the heading. But that translates to whatever you tried to say makes absolutely no goddamn sense. These are so true. Whoever sat and thought these is absolute genius, I have to say. Well, that's my little bits and bobs done for the day. And I'm sorry if I'm extra and oh boy, it wasn't pleasant this morning. I could tell you. It was like when I had that chesty thing. Oh, Gary said, "Are you ill?" And I said, "No, I think it's just allergy." I woke up like it, kind of. Mind you, if I had got up, the first time I woke up bright-eyed, bushy-tailed and full of the joys, and then I looked at the time and thought, nah. Went back to sleep. That's when the problem started, because then I woke up feeling, really kind of groggy. But if I'd got up the first time, then I may not have happened, Weird, isn't it, really? How maybe an hour or so can make all that difference. Doesn't make any sense at all. I forgot to bring tea in as well, so I'm having a major fail this morning. Well, it's Sunday, I suppose, isn't it? We're allowed to kind of be a bit lax on a Sunday. If you can't do it on a Sunday, when can you? So, giveaway day today. So I'm going to have to go find something worthy of said name and go and have a look and see what we've got. And also I've got to upload my bags that I've bought and showed yesterday, my gift bags. But I'm not sure how I'm going to get people to know about them other than you guys. So I might get Chris to add it. He'll love that. Add it to the pop-up that I've got. Pardon me, which means he'll have to make the 2 things on it. That was a bit... it was a hiccup, but it was like... oh, hope I've not got hiccups. Oh, it would really put the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? Oh my, I'm just going to pause a sec. I had to blow again. I'm getting a lovely red nose. Sorry about that, but I wish I could produce other things as quick as I could produce that. I'd be a genius, wouldn't I? Never mind. Anyway, Gary's drilling is going to be... he's just soaked off the last bit of wallpaper in that bedroom there, because although he did the bedroom, but when the wardrobe went in, that sounded like wardrobe. When the wardrobe went in, then we knew how much wall we had past it to the door. So now he's finishing that decoration that he's done in the whole of the bedroom, that pink with the white underneath. So he's had to scrape off the old paper, because it was that on that wall, because it was a hidden, I don't mean a hidden wall, it was a wall that was hidden by stuff. So when Gary decorated in there, he did that brickwork paper that we have in here, and he didn't do that wall, but that one had chip paper, you know the ones I mean, where you get like the bits of, they're either textured by bobbly kind of embossed images, or they've got bits of wood chip in them, and they give you this kind of randomized blob. And it had been painted over like lots of times in the past, in the many years gone by. So it's now as thick as cardboard. And so he managed to get lots of it off, but then there was lots of residue left. So he's been soaking off the wall and giving it a good scrape this morning. And so now he's going to add the bottom part, the panel in. And then he'll be able to paper once the wall's dry. And then put the little bit of dado rail on, and that room, apart from the blind, which is on its way, should be done. Got a bit of a problem with the blind. And it wasn't until the blind man came for the front of the house, because they're professionals doing that. But I wasn't forking out for professionals in there. So when he came, I said, can I pick your brains a sec? Because we bought a Venetian for the bedroom, and I'm not sure that we understand the connections. And he came in and he went, that, I don't think putting it up is going to be a problem, but that window opener will be. It sticks out way too far for the slats. And I thought, oh, you're right there. You are. But then I think about it, it's just going to go like that, isn't it? Around it. It'll still be like a blind. Just have a little... It might make it crooked. It's going to be a bit of a pain. So I said to Gary, we might have to put a false piece of wall around it so that we can bring it forward away from that. It's a very bulky window catch. Recess isn't that deep, which is the problem. So if we make the recess bigger, then it wouldn't be a problem to drill in and put it up, and it'll clear the window opener. I said to him, it's a good job I asked you, because, you know, people don't think of stuff like that. It's only when you're in the know and you look for those problems that you face every day. So it's a good job I asked him, really, because it would have been like, oh, what do we do now? But I would have just scratched my head and come up with the same solution. I'm the one who comes up with solutions. Like, we had major problems with the kitchen ceiling being wonky, and when you put the units up, they looked really bad. So I just said, put a false ceiling up that's wonky. It rights the whole thing. So that's what we did. Oh, that was fun though, because being vertically challenged, in other words, not very tall, it was really hard for me to hold that up. So I was standing on step ladders and holding a prop up to keep it. How we got through it, I'll never know, because it was just trying to fall down the whole time before he could screw it on. Yeah, fun and games. That was fun. No, and you know what? We're going to do that again in the other bedroom later on. I don't know how I'm going to survive, and maybe not. You know, it's been a fun challenge, this house, but it has been a challenge. It's almost done, apart from bathroom, 1 bedroom, and conservatory. So in other words, half the house isn't done. The worst, it is almost done. A lot of, yeah, beavering away, bless him. I think I need to go and make breakfast soon. Anyway, he does want me to measure the room for him as well. Like, I have to hold the other end of the tape measure. Yesterday afternoon, I went out the yarn van because Gary was doing something, and I thought, you know what, I can't really be around here because there's nowhere for me to go anyway. I'm going to go and sort out in the yarn van. So I moved all that heavy furniture on my own, and it's difficult because I had congestion. So it was either move all that stuff out of the way or think of a way of getting it in there. And you know those tile games you had when you were a kid? So you had like a little thing with tiles in, and you only had one square that was free, and you had to move all them around to get the actual picture. A bit like that, really, on a grander, larger, heavier scale. So I moved my mannequin over, and then got rid of the chair that I usually sit on when I record, and put the old chest of drawers in that bit. So then I brought the next one in, and then it wouldn't fit because I couldn't swing it. So I then had to like move that over, grab the old one, drag it down the other end, and then I had room to swing that one in place. I had to put a drawer in. There's only one drawer that I'm not going to use, and it's full of stuff that you can't throw away but you've got no home for. So I decided I'll keep all that in that one drawer, and I'll put it in the corner where I can't really access it anyway, but it's there if I need it, and I can get to it if I need to. So I've got 2 drawers that I will utilise, and that's now there. So I thought, what am I going to do with this chest of drawers? So I had one by the door as you walk in on the right hand side, a white one. So I figured I'll put it there. The recess is big enough. So it sticks out a little way past my cupboard, but that's not too bad. So I put it there. Then I thought, what am I going to do with the white one? And then I looked to the other side. There was room for that. So I thought, right, okay. So I cleared the stuff out and put that one there. So as you walk in, you've got like chest of drawers each side now. And then it's very congested, but it just needs more sorting out. But by that time, my arms could take no more. So I decided, you know, I'll go in the house and we'll sort dinner out. So that's what we did. But I mean, it was fun, but at the same time, my arms didn't like it very much, and I'm sure this area here is probably going to ache tomorrow, because it doesn't usually ache the next day for me. It usually aches the day after, and it ached last night, so I dare say it will. But yeah, at least that's coming on, and I've got places to store stuff. No, I can't say that I have got that much more space to store stuff, but you know, I'll work on it. I will. I raised the mannequin up. She's only got a smaller alcove now, but I raised her up so she's well, it was, you know, I needed to put the Christmas decoration box somewhere, and I figured underneath the mannequin would be a good idea, because the only time I moved that mannequin is to put the Christmas stuff there. So it kind of was logical that if she stood on that, it would be fine, wouldn't it? And then you'd see more of her anyway. So that's what I was doing, and I did think that I was going to go out there again this afternoon and have a little go, but it depends on his master in there, what I've got to do. Bit sad as well, been watching with Gary the Lawman Bass Reeves, and we've now finished it. So we've finished Reacher, we've finished Bass Reeves, we need a new series. I have no idea what one we're going to watch because they've been a bit tardy bringing out the new or last bit of Yellowstone, so we haven't got that. And there's no others, so I've got to figure one out now. Any suggestions, guys, of any good ones that I might not have seen? Anyway, I'm going to get off because I need to blow again by now, and I also need to help Gary, so I'll see you on the next one, which will be my Sunday giveaway a bit later on. Bye for now. Take care, everyone.